What's up guys, it's the Qwerty here, and today I'm going to talk about the things that really annoy me in Ghosts and what I would want to change about it. So, in my opinion, the game isn't bad. Like, for example, you've got Specialists, you've got the MOB, and there's not really much bullshit like in MW3, if you remember, or the death streaks, and that's all gone, to be honest. So the game on its own isn't actually bad in my opinion, but there are a lot of other issues that make it just unplayable at times. So I wrote them down on a piece of paper. So the first thing I've got here is the maps, and I know this topic's been discussed a lot of times already, but yeah, of course, some of the maps are too huge, a lot of them are actually, but you can kind of adjust to it, and in Ground War they're not as boring to play. But the bad thing is now they took out maps like Warhawk, Strike Zone and Fright out of Ground War. And these three are the best maps in my opinion, or the most fun to play. And now you have to play 6v6. So if you want to play Ground War, you're always playing maps like Stonehaven and what's the other one? All these huge maps, it's so annoying. So yeah, that's one point. The other one is, next one is no connection bars. You can't see the ping anywhere. They've always done it in COD, so I don't really get that part. It's not that important for me, but whatever, it's just stupid. The graphics, so I will put on some example pictures now, so you will see my Black Ops 2 graphics settings, or like what my graphics look like, and MW3, and then you will see my actual Ghosts graphics. And MW3 and Black Ops 2, they both run smoothly, without any problems for me, unlike, so let's say, about 80 FPS or more, and that's enough for me. And I could even put the settings higher, and it looks great for Call of Duty graphics. And now you will see the Ghost settings, and it just runs down below 60 FPS every time I play. And since there's no theater mode, and I want to record, I need to record constantly, and it drops the FPS down to 30 most of the time. So the graphics still look shit, like all the other CODs, but you need such a good PC to get somewhat a good rate of frames, so I don't really understand that. They should really improve the performance, but they're not doing anything, to be honest. The next point is Infinity Ward's just money whoring again. I mean, that's nothing new, but it's just come up recently that this guard dog kill streak can be replaced by a wolf. It doesn't change anything about the kill streak, but it looks like a wolf. And they don't have to do anything for that, because the wolf is already designed, it's used in the single player. So they kind of just put this the skin on the guard dog and it's done, and they want like 2 or 3 euros or dollars for it, I don't really know. And they should focus on stuff like the FOV changer, which most people in the community just need or want, and it was built in Black Ops 2, so why couldn't they just spend a bit of their money and use their time for the community, because a lot of people are mad about it, that they've not got this FOV changer, and Infinity Ward doesn't care at all. So let's get to the last 2 points of my list. And do you remember Infinity Ward before Ghost was out? They were like, oh my god, we've got a new engine, it will be so amazing, so new and whatever. There's no new engine, they just took the old MW3 engine and modified it a bit. I will have some examples on the screen of bugs that were in both games, or that are in both games, and that proves it. And yeah, it's pretty cheap, and they are just money whoring, as usual. So the last point is there's no anti-hacking system, and that's really annoying as well, because the one thing I loved about Black Ops 2 was there were no hackers at all. I played it a lot throughout the whole year, and I didn't see any aimbotters and wall hackers. It was very annoying in MW3 because you couldn't play ground war at all. Every lobby was someone hacking, and you know, Treyarch did a good job and they put out a good example by completely eliminating the hackers in Call of Duty, but Infinity Ward didn't copy any of that. They don't really care about it. Wall hackers and aimbotters are already on Ghosts and they will not get banned whatsoever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. It took quite a lot of time to put together all this footage, and yeah, see you from my next video with that sexy German accent. Bye.